Welcome to Sacred Strategy, the business and energy podcast where bold strategies meet the magic of energy and intuition. I'm Sora Schilling, sacred spaceholder, business alchemist, and creator of the Devoted Archetypes, Sovereign Selling, and the Devoted Energy Coaching Model. For over a decade, I've guided thousands of coaches and spaceholders to build thriving, soul-aligned businesses that create impact and life-changing money. Let's cut through the noise of traditional strategies and uncover your unique medicine. Use the devoted archetypes to become a transformational spaceholder and learn to sovereignly sell with integrity. This podcast is your invitation to step into your magic and create a blissfully abundant business and life filled with curiosity, awe, and wonder. Let's dive in. Hi there, Starbeam. Now, I wasn't planning to pop in with a bonus episode this week, but you know how inspiration works. It whispered, it lingered, it called to me, it was alluring, and the podcast said, now's the time, Sora. Go ahead and bring in another podcast episode. And so here I am. And before I do, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you for being part of this community. You are pure magic, you're divine, your work is so sacred and potent. And the world is in deep need of you. And so may this encouragement lift you up today. As it lifts you up, I also want to let you know I'm feeling a little under the weather. I don't know what's happening with me, but there's something going on with my sinuses. And maybe it has to do with allergies, but my internal body is incredibly dry. And I am going to sound a bit stuffy on today's episode. So please excuse my voice and my nose. And bear with me because this message is also so worth listening to. Okay, so enough about that. Let's go ahead and go into the content for today. I want to take you behind the scenes into two client journeys, stories, let's say, of transformation that happened really, really quickly. It happened super fast. One of them shifted everything in just 3 days, my friends. That's right, 3 days. And this is going to happen with you as well. And the other, it really didn't take that much longer. And we're not just talking about energy shifts. We're talking about business structure, consistent income, powerful systems in your business, and a whole new level of confidence as sacred CEOs. That's right, badass spiritual business owners and entrepreneurs. Because when you pair your intuitive gifts with a soul-aligned structure like the LUSH business model, everything changes. And what happens is everything begins to make sense. You begin to make sense. Your business begins to make sense. So I'm going to walk you through what actually happened inside of a 3-day business retreat I held for spaceholders like you called Sold Out Circles and Offers. You'll hear the exact steps these clients took to go from confusion and overwhelm to confidently selling their offers, feeling super excited, very clear, and motivated. And then I'll invite you to join us inside the next round, which is happening in May for less than $20. Yep, that's right. So let's dive in. Let's start with one of my longtime clients. We're going to call her the Oracle. She's been in the spiritual world for over a decade, maybe even over 20 years. Incredibly intuitive, incredibly gifted with tarot, overflowing with content. This client knows how to whip up beautiful, informative, wise information for her community members. Think of ebooks, video tutorials, course ideas, you name it. She's dreamt it. She has likely created all of it from beginning to end. But here's the catch. None of it was fully launched. Her offers sat in Google Docs, in Canva, already in Dropbox folders, getting ready, and even in landing pages, and all the courses already prepared. Her beautiful YouTube channel, untapped, and her income mostly came from one-off readings or occasionally having a booth at festivals and local markets. She was creating and creating and creating, but she was not sovereignly selling. So when she joined Sold Out Circles and Retreats, this 3-day business retreat, on day 1, we started with step 1 of the LUSH model. It's called the one-liner glow up. Think of it as a magical elevator pitch, but really deeper, so much more substantial and fun. When she landed on hers, it was electric. It captured her medicine in one sentence, and she felt it in her bones. She immediately updated her Instagram and YouTube bios instantaneously. And you know what? People began to notice. People said things to her about it. So, why? Why did this immediate change happen? Because her message was finally clear. The energy aligned, and she stepped into her voice with confidence. Okay, so on day 2 of this mini retreat, sold out circles and offers, we moved into step 2 of the LUSH business model, which is all about sovereign offer clarity. So, what she did, the oracle, we call her, she zoomed out finally, looked at her body of work, looked at her business from this macro level, and began to make bold CEO badass decisions. No more overwhelming her audience with too many things, no more confusion around what it is that she's doing. It was time to really anchor into one signature offer by rooting into her unique healing methodology. Just whipping up, quote, a signature offer that you're selling for the sake of it does nothing because it's not rooted in your soul's essence, in your wisdom, in your body of work. From there, then we moved into system building. I find that my community members love joining my offers because we build systems. Systems are really the secret sauce. They may not feel sexy to everyone, but they for sure are sexy as F to me. And once you have a system, I guarantee you're going to fall in love with it because it works with your energy and for your energy. It's not there to deplete it, overwhelm it, but instead it's there to create consistency, confidence, and sustainability. And I'm going to blow your mind in regards to how much you can fall in love with systems like selling systems. So now she not only created content over and over again, but she's able to figure out what content she can repurpose with purpose. She's proud of the new website she created since this 3-day. I mean, this person has been on a roll. She's been riding the momentum of motivation and inspiration. And so she has new branding, she has new words, new concepts, and this website is not about only how it looks, but in actuality, she's really proud of it because of what it says. And because this is the first time she's loved the words on her website, she already understands how she can repurpose the homepage words into emails, Instagram captions, video scripts, and so much more. And more importantly, she's running her business like the powerful, badass CEO she is. She's still being intuitive, still creative, but she's now grounded in the love and the safety of structure. Okay, let's now go ahead and talk about a LUSH Mastermind client. And here she went from pivoting into prosperity. She had already done deep work around her voice, her people, and her messaging inside of LUSH Mastermind. This is something that we worked on extensively together. But the thing is that things were shifting within her, and she was noticing it by being so aware. She was entering into a new season, and therefore there was a new offer that was percolating, a gentle, intuitive knowing that it was time to evolve. So what did she do? She paused, she listened, she didn't rush, and she didn't immediately go into, I'm burning it all down. None of it is working. No. Instead, she turned back to the LUSH business model, specifically steps 1 through 4, and used them to rebirth her offerings because it was still in alignment with her visions, her values, her messaging, her people. It's simply that the offer itself evolved. So what did she create in this evolution? Number 1, a bespoke high touch point, long-term one-on-one coaching experience that she was tailor making for each person who wanted to work with her. She also created a group program that would hold space for community transformation because she knew that that was her jam and that she was interested in the community aspect of healing. She then chose Instagram as her platform, leaned into storytelling, soft invitations, and listening deeply to her people. And here's where it got so delicious and juicy because she stayed open. She listened. She read comments. She had conversations with her clients and community members. And when someone desired something a little different, she pivoted with power, intent, and with this grounding clarity based on her vision, her ecosystem in her business, knowing the client journey, and honoring her sovereign selling. She custom built a one-on-one offer for a dream client, an all-time dream client of hers. And she then quoted the investment, named the timeline. And within that moment, within, I think, 3 to 4 days, the client came back and said, yes, I am open to this experience. And I am a full body yes to investing in myself for this private coaching package at $24,000. This client also then began to fill her group program with ease, is ready to actually sell out her program, and is on track to make $30,000 this month. What I love about this is, besides the beauty of the abundance and money, this wasn't about hustling. It was about sacred strategy, about pausing, slowing down, looking at your business from a macro level. It was about devotion. It was about systems that supported my client's evolution. And that's the beauty of the LUSH business model. It's not rigid, it's rhythmic. It meets you where you are and it grows with you. So, how does that feel in your body? If you're feeling the nudge, this is your moment. I am here to invite you to join me for this incredible retreat called Sold Out Circles and Offers. It's a 3-day, no fluff, but really magical and fun, done with you mini retreat for spiritual entrepreneurs like yourself, ready to stop spinning and start selling your sacred work without selling your soul. It's only $17 USD. And we will be meeting May 12th through the 14th from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. In Australia, it'll be May 13th through the 15th from 6, I think, to 8 a.m. Melbourne time. Each day builds on the last, and you'll walk away each day with real results, real changes in your business, tangible, actionable steps that you will have each day when we are working together. So here's the journey we'll be taking. On day 1, it's about voice first, selling second. We'll unearth your true voice, your facilitator flavor, and your brand essence. You're going to walk away crafting a message that feels like your soul's essence, like home, and magnetizes your people. Day 2 is about build your sovereign selling flow. You'll design a selling system rooted in your energy and not in hustle. There's no pressure, just resonance and rhythm. This is your soul business song. Day 3, craft your signature circle or offer. You'll name your offer, shape it, and walk away with a full body yes around this particular event. You'll leave with messaging that actually sounds like you, a selling system that feels like you, and a signature offer that's ready to be shared and to sell ASAP. I mean, really, immediately. And if you're thinking, but I've tried so many things, Sora, and nothing has worked, I am here to gently remind you it's not about trying harder. It's about being guided differently. What if this time the pieces clicked in? What if you stopped doubting and started leading with clarity? What if being in this space with me creates magic? So let's make your work undeniable. Let's bring sacred structure to your soul-led business, and let's help the right people say yes with ease. I am here committed and devoted to be of deep service to you, and I shall bring my A game. And I believe I will open your heart, blow your mind at the ease of how you begin to lead your business into a space of thriving and through a space of abundance. So the link to join and register is in the show notes. It's 3 days, $17. And it just might change how you see your business forever. It just might change how you do business forever. It might simply change your business. All right, I'll speak to you soon. If you have any questions or if you'd like the link, go ahead and meet me over on Instagram at Devoted Way. Send me a little DM and I shall get us going. All right, bye for now.